Travel down a dirt road, framed to either side with fields of gleaming, golden cornstalks. Park your car and cross the bridge over the quietly bubbling brook. Be sure to stop and admire the fortress of feathers some creative child has pressed into the mud by the waters. This is the Rural Society Antique and Garden Show, where lucky pumpkins bask in chippy chairs in the autumn's sun, and watering cans spill over with berry-laden twigs, their work in summer gardens done. Turn a corner and find an open gate waiting for the curious to walk through. Beyond, a sleeping garden by the chicken shed, with a bench for a moment's still contemplation, and then join the jubilation, tents and tables brimming with displays of wares, old and new. A door frame with no door, adorned in dried flowers, hydrangea, sedum, evergreen, nearby treasures gleaming in the sun. I can't help but be drawn to the stories that old books tell and stop to turn a smooth, worn page. Fluffy wiggles make all the guests pause to smile as a farm dog peruses the goods. And I find a couple of very tempting whimsical mushrooms, a toadstool, and a morel to match my dress and cap. I meander among the vendors' wares, this rural wonderland, where around every corner a new treasure waits to be found. Like a bookshelf, brimming with antique books and bottles, in the middle of a glass-walled greenhouse. And nearby, an ornately hand-painted sign celebrates the plump gourds resting in a rainbow of colors in a wheelbarrow. Ghostly white, fire orange, speckled peach, and mottled green. They entice the guests to buy. Wouldn't we make your home a treasure of autumnal magic, they whisper? The concrete busts seem to nod imperceptibly in agreement. And my favorite vendor has gathered nuts and pine cones in a harvest potpourri for anyone who so desires. Her booth is always filled with nature's treasures, tucked among the books and bottles, plates and bell jars. The sun streams in on a bejeweled pumpkin. At a booth in the next room, chandelier prisms glitter with irresistible iridescence, and I have to turn a prism this way and that to admire it. And here's the one that got away, a gorgeously worn wooden crate, stamped charmingly on the side with the logo of a long-gone bookseller. Peregrine makes his bow to you. He's a sea child, that is true, but he's so jolly, never cross. His other name is Irish Moss. Little wise, home-loving truffle never lets his temper ruffle. His house is just beneath the ground, and there he always may be found. Little Miss Sugarcane is sweet. In truth, she's good enough to eat. She gives us sugar, nice and white, and syrup to make things taste right. And so I leave this charming farm with a basket full of treasures to take home. First, the gathering basket itself. A pale white pumpkin, a wooden moth painted on both sides, a glimmering prism, a gleaming geode, a twisted rustic wreath, and apparently a cat bed.